Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Now first thing you want to do, if you don't know the notation of a normal Rubik's Cube, you can click on the annotation right here and it'll bring you right to that video. Okay, it's gone. Now, once you've learned all the notation, then solving this will just have to be just you remembering just a little bit, just a few algorithms, which is a series of moves that will help you solve the Rubik's 3x3. Now as you can see here, this Rubik's Cube probably looks very different from yours. This is the Dian Guhong stickerless 3x3. And this is, I purchased from Amazon for around $15, and I believe it's one of the best cubes that I could ever own. Okay, so let's get to it. So once you've learned notation, and you want to learn how to solve your Rubik's Cube, first you're going to have to scramble it up. Or in most people's cases, yours is already screwed up. So, I'm going to screw it up right now. Okie dokie, mine's all screwed up. And let's get to learning. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is get the cross. I'm going to start with the blue side right here. So you're going to want to get this cross in the middle, or like a plus sign, or if you turn it like this, an X. However you want to think about it. Okay, so first you're going to find a piece. You're going to find pieces that are directly on the bottom. And if you have none on the bottom, then just wait for another part of the tutorial and you'll find out why. Okay, so you're going to find a piece right on the bottom that's facing down, and you're going to see what the other color is. So if this is a blue centerpiece right here, remember, don't look for ones that are on the corners because those aren't the ones that belong in the center here. So you're going to look for the one that's on the complete other side, for one on the bottom, and you see that the other one is yellow. So you're going to want to line this up with the yellow side. Just like that. You just turn the bottom layer until it lines up. Then all you have to do is flip it up, just like that, and you have the first part of your cross. Now you're going to want to do that for any other things remaining on the bottom. Okay, so I got two of them here. You want to make sure that they line up with their centerpiece. Remember, the centerpieces don't move. So you just want to line them up there and they will stay lined up for the rest of the solve. Okay? So, next, you're going to find some others that are also on the bottom but are facing out towards you if this is up on top. So here's one right here. Now if you see that it's white, you're going to do the same thing, and you're just going to move it over under the white side just like this, and you're going to flip it up. But there's one small problem. This is flipped. So there's just going to be one small algorithm that you're going to learn to flip this piece and keep these two pieces in the right center. Okay, so that algorithm is front inverted, up, left inverted, up inverted. Now that just flipped that piece without messing up this or this piece. So all you have to do is get the last one. Okay, so what you're going to do, if there's one on the side just like this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to flip it to the bottom, just so you can flip it to the bottom side that you need, so that you can turn this layer without affecting this layer. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, see this is orange, you're going to flip it up, it's flipped, so you need to do the algorithm, front inverted, up, left inverted, up inverted, and there. You've solved the first side, or at least the first cross, of your Rubik's Cube. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this cross, and you're going to want to throw it on the ground. You're just going to turn this cube upside down. Okay? Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find blue corners on the top here, on the corners. You don't want to find the centerpieces because there are going to be no centerpieces because you put them in the cross right here. So you're going to want to find one of these and see that this is blue, but it's also red and white. So you're going to want to find the intersection of the red and white pieces. So that would be right here. See? Red, white. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to flip this piece right in between that intersection. Okay? Once you do that, you want to have this piece in the top right, and you're going to want to do this algorithm to get this down here. It doesn't matter what the placement is, if the blue is facing up, facing towards you, or facing to the right. You just want to make sure that the piece that's supposed to go down here is right up here. And you're going to do this algorithm. Right, up, right inverted, up inverted. Now you're going to do that in between 1 to 5 times in order to get that down there. Okay, so I have to do it again. Right, up, right inverted, up inverted. Do it one more time. Right, up, right inverted, up inverted. And that got that corner down in the correct place where it's supposed to be. Now let's find another corner. Here's one right here. And it's already in the spot right in between the red and the yellow intersection. Because see, blue, red, and yellow. Blue, red, and yellow. Okay, so you're going to do that algorithm. Right, up, right inverted, up inverted. Okay, so after that, you're going to want to find the last one. And here it is. And you're going to want to do the same thing. Now you may come across where you need to get something down here, but you cannot find blue on the top layer. Now what this means is that it's stuck down here in one of the corners, which means all you have to do is make sure that it's on the right side, so in this case the bottom right, where it would be on the bottom layer, and you're going to want to do a right, up, R prime, U prime thing to get it up there. And then all you have to do is do that again and again until you get it into place just like that. Okay? Now, the second move you're going to want to do, since you've completely solved one side and the first layer, just like this, keeping these, so you have little Tetris looking pieces here. Now next what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to solve these 4 pieces right here. So these two, this one, and this one. So you will get the second layer, leaving only the third layer on top to solve last. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find one of these 4 cross pieces on the top that does not have green in it. Okay? So this one looks good right here, which is red and yellow. Now, if the green side is on top and the blue side is on the bottom, and the yellow is facing you, you're going to want to line up that yellow piece with the yellow side. Just like that. Now, this piece has to go to the right side, because see, if the red is here, then it has to go to the red side, and from the yellow, red is to the right. Okay, so to do this, without messing up any of the pieces, you're going to switch this piece and this piece, or at least get this piece down here. You're going to want to do this algorithm. Up, right, up prime, R prime, up prime, front prime, up, front. And that gets that piece down there without messing up the first layer or any of the other pieces or up here. Now you're going to want to do that again, and you're going to want to find a piece up here to do it with. Okay, so this piece is already in place. See, white and orange, so you're going to want to move that to the right side. Okay, so you're going to do the same algorithm. Up, right, up prime, right prime, up prime, up, front. Now that moves that piece there. Now you're going to want to do it to this side again, which this happens to be to the right side again. So do that algorithm, and that'll get that down there, and you'll have the first 2 layers solved. Okay, so you might have a case where this has to go to the left, and when I just did it, it all had to go to the right. But you will have cases where you line up the white piece here, or whatever the color is, but this top color, being red in this case, has to move to the left side. So, this is just the exact same thing as the other algorithm, but backwards, in a sort of way. It's a mirror. Okay, so to do this, it will be this algorithm. Up prime, left prime, up, left, up, front, up prime, front prime. Now we'll move that piece into there. Using those 2 algorithms, you should be able to get all of the first 2 layers of the Rubik's Cube.